I've learned everything from my mom. I think the biggest thing I've learned is to hustle. Like my mom can run a house for 500 rand a month. You know, back home, I had this strong community and you have close relationships. I had to come into a new environment and develop a new community. But life is about expanding. It's not about being comfortable in one environment. So I know even this environment that I'm at now at UCT, at one point I'm going to have to go out of it and get into a new environment. And for me, I really find that quite exciting. I was born in Pretoria. Shortly after that, my dad left and my mom was left alone. She basically didn't have like anything. She had to go around looking for food. One of the greatest moments in my mom's life was when she got an RDP house. At least at that point, she had a place to live. One vivid memory that I have, you know, there's this ice cream truck that comes into the community. I ran to my mom and I could just see it in her eyes that she didn't have the money. And every other kid was gonna get the ice cream except for me. And I started crying and she held me tight and she looked at me and she told me that you're the man of the house. So from that day, my whole life changed and I learned to hustle my own ice cream money. I guess this is maybe where the whole entrepreneurship thing came from. Learned to make wire cars and sell them and just to please my mom and lighten the load off her shoulders. So in high school, I was involved in a lot of things. I entered a lot of entrepreneurial competitions. We made it far up in the province and also on the national level. We got to dine with the governor. I was like, wow, this is so awesome. I'd love one day to be in the position that these people find themselves in. There's actually bigger things out there than what we see in the township. For me, entrepreneurship is a way of getting out of your situation. You just identify a problem and you come up with a solution to it. And in coming up with a solution, you're able to also change your environment and to change your lifestyle as well.
Push is small. Push is small. Push is to push. Small is like a hustle. Push your God-given talent. So because I didn't go to school to run this company or anything, just sat down and like, I can do it, so I started making clothes like biggie by biggie. Now we're here.
Pushy Small is a clothing brand for my own township. What I love about it, the way it impacted people and the way people were responding to it, like wow, we can actually have something that's from our own place. And I felt that I had to get involved and make sure that it becomes as successful as it can possibly be. My role is mainly on the business side, but I act also as one of the founders in terms of holding equity in the company. Given its background and where it started from, I believe it truly embodies the whole thing of hustling and trying to be a better person. I'm still looking for a proper investor so that we can expand our operations.
What quantity should I be producing?
I'm studying actuarial science. I didn't even know what actuarial science was. My two main interests are actually mathematics and economics. I don't believe in the whole being smart thing. That doesn't make sense for me. I believe that in order for me to acquire knowledge and to understand things, I have to put in the hours, I have to sit, I have to study. And then it's funny that once you grasp the concept, people are quick to label you as smart. Well, for me, getting here has been about hard work.
So if you come, I'll explain to you how the idea works, and if you have something to add, you can come to my session. Wait, guys.
Being a candidate fellow is an awesome experience. You're open to so much opportunity. So many great things are made available to you.
Student Investor is an investing platform.
So as first year candidate fellows last year, we came up with the concept of student investor, of enhancing financial education across the country. We pitched the idea at Jamboree, and within the space of less than a year, the company has grown in a very big way. We have a magazine that we distribute to the top 5 universities across the country and the top 60 high schools in the country.
People to actually start investing.
On an average day, I sleep 3 hours because you have to catch up with emails, you have to call certain people, you have to be at the office, you have to be in lectures. It's just that life of trying to balance the academic demands and the business demands. My pursuit as an entrepreneur is just to keep my integrity. That's my biggest hope, to keep my integrity and get to the top with a clear conscience without cutting any corners. I miss my mom a lot. My mom is my golden lady because she's my pillar of strength. Like she's the one person, like, I guess, who knows me deeply. Building my mom a house, that's a big short-term goal for me. Making sure that she's provided for properly and she doesn't have to work another day in her life.
I-advice engingamnika yona ukuthi abambelele kuNkulunkulu ngoba izikhathini eziningi uNkulunkulu uhamba naye, and azimisele emfundweni, angachinji next till reach goal yakhe.
I have doubts that, can I really do this? Is this really possible? Is this business really going to succeed? The more I achieve, that voice becomes lower and lower and lower. And the more challenges that come, I'm able to overcome them because I listen to the voice that says I can, that says it's possible. Allan Foundation talks about shaping the future. I don't see the future as something there that I'll get to one day, but I see the future is only a consequence of what I do now. I can't say I want to be a successful entrepreneur if I'm not showing the signs now. I'm starting to think like the person that I want to be.